The screen flickers to life, and a low, pulsing hum fills the air, like the heartbeat of a sleeping giant. Shadows dance across towering steel machines, their surfaces gleaming under harsh industrial lights. Sparks fly, gears grind, and a river of molten sugar churns like liquid fire. Welcome to the hidden world of Jolly Ranchers, where candy isn't just made, it's forged in a relentless storm of precision, power, and raw ambition. This is no ordinary factory. This is a battlefield where every second counts, every ingredient is a weapon, and perfection is the only survivor. Buckle up, because you're about to witness the secret alchemy that transforms humble grains of sugar into the iconic, mouth-puckering candies you crave. Ready to step inside? Let's go! The camera dives low, skimming across a polished concrete floor, weaving between colossal vats that hiss and steam like volcanoes ready to erupt. The air is thick with the sweet, sharp scent of fruit and sugar, but there's no time to linger. Conveyor belts snake through the factory like steel serpents, carrying a bubbling, glowing syrup that's the lifeblood of every Jolly Rancher. This isn't just sugar syrup, it's a molten dream, heated to over 300 degrees Fahrenheit, a fiery concoction of corn syrup and granulated sugar, blended with surgical precision. One wrong move, one miscalculation, and the entire batch could crystallize into a gritty, unusable mess. The stakes are sky high, and the machines never sleep. Zoom in tight on a massive stainless steel kettle, its surface scarred from years of relentless heat. Inside, the syrup churns, a golden vortex that could scald skin in an instant. A robotic arm, sleek and unyielding, stirs the mixture with a rhythm that's almost hypnotic. This is where it all begins, the birth of a Jolly Rancher. The narrator's voice cuts through, low and intense, like a guide leading you through a forbidden realm. This is no kitchen stovetop. This is a cauldron of creation, where raw ingredients are forced to bend to human will. Sugar and corn syrup, sourced from endless fields of corn and cane, are melted down, molecule by molecule, until they surrender their chaos into something perfect. The camera pulls back, revealing a labyrinth of pipes and valves, each one pulsing with purpose. The syrup is sucked into a vacuum cooker, a beast of a machine that boils the mixture at lower temperatures to preserve its clarity and flavor. Bubbles rise and burst like tiny explosions, each one a reminder of the delicate balance at play. Too much heat, and the syrup burns. Too little, and it won't harden into that signature Jolly Rancher snap. Workers in crisp white coats move like ghosts, their eyes locked on digital screens that flash temperature readings and pressure levels. They're not just operators, they're commanders in a war against imperfection, where a single degree can mean the difference between triumph and disaster. Now the syrup surges forward, pumped through a network of gleaming pipes to the next stage, flavoring. The camera swoops in close, capturing a technician injecting concentrated flavor essences into the molten stream. These aren't just any flavors, they're the soul of Jolly Ranchers, crafted to hit your taste buds like a lightning bolt. Green apple, sharp and tart, cuts through the sweetness like a blade. Watermelon, bold and juicy, evokes summer in every bite. Blue raspberry, a neon burst of tangy bliss, defies nature itself. Each flavor is a closely guarded secret, a formula so precise it's locked away in vaults. The narrator's voice grows urgent. This is where the magic happens. A single drop too much or too little, and the entire batch is ruined. These flavors aren't just mixed, they're engineered to make your senses explode. The syrup, now alive with flavor, races toward the cooling belts. The camera follows, speeding alongside a conveyor that moves so fast it's almost a blur. The molten candy is poured in thin, shimmering sheets, cooling from a scalding 300 degrees to a workable 180 in seconds. Giant rollers, polished to a mirror finish, press the candy into uniform ribbons, their surfaces vibrating with the hum of raw power. The sound is deafening, a symphony of clanks, whirs, and hisses that shakes the air. The narrator's voice slows, dripping with intensity. Feel that? That's the pulse of the factory. Every gear, every belt, every blade is synchronized to a fraction of a second. One misstep, and the whole line stops. Time is the enemy here, and it never stops ticking. The ribbons of candy, now firm but still pliable, are fed into a forming machine that's a marvel of engineering. The camera zooms in, capturing the hypnotic dance of steel blades slicing the candy into perfect rectangles. Each piece is identical, a testament to the factory's unrelenting demand for precision. The narrator's voice rises, charged with excitement. This is where the Jolly Rancher takes shape. No human hand could cut this fast, this clean. These machines are the sculptors, carving thousands of candies every minute, each one flawless, each one ready to fight for its place in your pocket. But the journey's not over. The camera pulls back to reveal a new battlefield, the polishing drums. Massive, rotating cylinders tumble the candies with a glossy coating of edible wax, giving them that iconic, jewel-like shine. The sound is a rhythmic roar, like 1,000 marbles cascading down a chute. The narrator's voice takes on a reverent tone. Look at them glow. This isn't just candy, it's art. Hours of tumbling, polishing, perfecting, all to create that moment when you unwrap a Jolly Rancher and see it catch the light. That's not an accident. That's obsession. The candies, now gleaming like gemstones, spill onto another conveyor, a glittering river of green, red, blue, and purple. But there's no time to admire them. The camera races alongside as the candies are funneled into the wrapping machine, a whirlwind of motion that's almost too fast to follow. Robotic arms snatch each piece, wrapping it in a twist of vibrant plastic faster than the human eye can track. The narrator's voice is breathless now, riding the wave of the factory's energy. This is the final sprint. Thousands of candies, wrapped and sealed in seconds, ready to be shipped to every corner of the globe. One jam, one tear, one misplaced wrapper, and the whole line could crash. This is precision at its breaking point. The camera slows, pulling back to reveal the finished candies cascading into boxes, each one a tiny masterpiece of flavor and form. Workers in sterile gloves inspect random samples, their eyes sharp as hawks, searching for even the slightest flaw. The narrator's voice softens, but the intensity remains. Every Jolly Rancher you've ever tasted has survived this gauntlet. From molten syrup to polished perfection, it's a journey of fire, steel, and unrelenting human will. This factory doesn't just make candy, it defies chaos to create something that sparks joy in every bite. The screen shifts to a close-up of a single Jolly Rancher, its wrapper crinkling as it's unwrapped, the candy catching the light like a stained glass window. The narrator's voice drops to a whisper, pulling you in. Next time you pop a Jolly Rancher in your mouth, think about this place. The heat. The speed. The precision. This is where sweetness is born, not in a kitchen,